I found out that React is a library and not a framework recently too, through a Reddit thread. And I know, yeah, it's not but take me slowly, I'm just a child. So, if React is a library and not a framework, what's the difference between a library and a framework? A library ni kama toolbox. Wewe ndo una decide what you want to pick from the toolbox. If you want a hammer, if you want a hizo kitu ya kufanya fanya hivi nitangaje, I don't know, whatever that is. When you're the one deciding what you're going to take and what time you're going to take it. So libraries, for example, ni nini? Your reaction you tumesema in JavaScript, and in Python we have libraries like requests, okay? Essentially, you're the one deciding when to call a function or when to render components. A framework, on the other hand, it's the one that controls the flow. Ni kama a construction plan, okay? It's the one that tells you, for example, Flask in Python. It's the one that tells you, I want the models to be defined as such. I want roots to be defined as such. I want them to be defined here. So essentially, framework inakupea the structure and how it expects your code to look like, okay? Examples za frameworks ni nini? Kuna Django, kuna Flask, kuna Angular for JavaScript frameworks. There's also Next.js, Ruby on Rails, okay? So mbona React si framework? Ni kwa sababu it only handles the UI part. It doesn't force routing, it doesn't force data handling, and it doesn't even force the structure. Wewe ndio uko in control. So that's why it's not a framework, it's a library, because you are the one who are choosing your own tools and what you're going to use and how you're going to use them. Sasa. Na ndio maana most of the time when you're using React, you use it with something like Next.js or Redux. Okay? And I saw a popular phrase somewhere that talks about, with a library, you call the code. But with a framework, the code calls you. Sasa, mshiki yo mkumbukane tu Njeri alisema hivi. Sawa.